So what do you do when you go to your GP, or what should you do? How do you make the most of that 10 minutes, which isn't very long? Because I know, having been a GP for the last sort of 15 years or so 10 minutes isn't long to sort of convey all of your symptoms and how you're feeling. You know, I often say a woman is so much more than just her ovaries, and the symptoms of menopause affect every single part of you. So one of the things I would say is maybe look up your symptoms, and I'm going to attach with this video a menopause symptom checker that you can print off. You can look at those symptoms, you can tick them off, and you can take them sort of pre-prepared to your GP's appointment. The other thing to be aware is the things like that you are able to have HRT within 10 years of your menopause, and that's based on the NICE guidelines. The NICE guidelines also don't give an end point. So, you know, sometimes GPs will say, oh, you can only be on it for 5 years or 10 years. In fact, that's not true. And I think one of the things is because GPs aren't specialists in this area, they have a lot to cover, and that's why maybe they're not as informed or up to date. So I would say to you, be prepared, maybe take this menopause symptom checker with you, understand that the average age of menopause is 51, so if you're younger, you may still be going through it, and, you know, sort of help your GP with this process. I mean, that's why, and one of the main reasons that I set up my own clinic is because I wanted to give women much more time. I mean, I tend to spend about 40-45 minutes with my women going through their symptoms, spending a lot of time on each one, getting an understanding of what they need. But that doesn't mean to say you still can't get something from your GP. And if your GP doesn't have an understanding, go back to a different one. I mean, most practices will have 2, 3, 4 doctors. So keep going back again and again until you get what you need. Or you get referred to an NHS menopause clinic.